Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the videos useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll solve this problem using the concepts of vector equation of a plane. So as per the problem, explain why the equation r equals -1, 0, -1 plus s parentheses 2, 3, -4 plus t parentheses 4, 6, -8 and s and t are parameters and they can be any real number does not represent the equation of a plane. What does this equation represent? This equation is given to us in vector form. So the first step is to write the general equation of a plane in vector form. In this equation, vector r represents position vector of an unknown point that lies on the plane. Vector r0 represents position vector of a known point that lies on the plane. S and t are parameters and they can be any real number. And vectors a and b are non-collinear direction vectors for the plane. So there is a very important concept that we will use to solve this problem, that vectors a and b should be non-collinear vectors. That means these vectors should not be scalar multiples of each other. Now if we analyze the direction vectors that are given in the equation, these vectors are scalar multiples of each other. If we multiply the first vector by 2, we multiply each component in this vector by 2, we get vector 4, 6, -8, which is the other direction vector in the equation of the plane. So that means the given equation does not represent a plane. This is a very important concept we need to understand and memorize. Now we have to answer the second part. What does this equation represent? Since the two direction vectors are scalar multiples of each other, they can be combined into a single vector. We can rewrite the second vector 4, 6, -8 as 2 times vector 2, 3, -4, because if we multiply the vector 2, 3, -4 by 2, we get the vector 4, 6, -8. Now in the next step, we can multiply t by 2. Vector 2, 3, -4 is present in both terms now. So we can add these two vector terms by adding their coefficients. The coefficients are s and 2t. So in the next step we get s and t are parameters that can be any real number. So this expression s plus 2t can be replaced by a variable that can be any real number. We can replace this with n. Equation looks like vector equation for a line. So that means the given equation represents a line. So there's a very important concept we need to understand and memorize about vector equation of a line and plane. In equation of a line in vector form, there is only one direction vector, and in the case of plane, there are two non-collinear direction vectors. So we can conclude. So this should be the final answer for the second part. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.